He's looking at it. He's looking at it. Eat it. Got him. I got him. I got him. There's another one. We need to test some of these. And some of these. Yeah, let's take a little bit of everything. Oh yeah. Socks over the pants is the key to happiness. So we're basically in the dead of winter now at this point. It's January 21st, about 24 degrees outside. We had a lot of snow the last couple days. In fact, probably about a foot of snow total, which is the most snow I've seen in, well, technically years now. I don't do so good in winter, physically, mentally, and it's just boring. And no matter what, I know I have a ton of things I should be doing, but none of them seem important in winter. None of them seem fun to do or worth doing. Winter for me is it's like a mind game. You gotta psych yourself out and pretend like something's funner than it actually is. But anyways, with that said, what I am excited about is I've made some new hooks. I'm sure you guys have seen the tush from Core Tackle. Tush stands for the ultimate swim bait hook. So the last couple days, attempting to make some, and I think I got some good versions of it. So we're gonna go do some testing. Now, water temp is below freezing. It's like 31 degrees. It's gonna be hard to even find a place to fish that has open water. So our chances of catching anything is very low, and if we do catch something, it's probably gonna be a trout. More or less just getting out of the house. I wanna see if these hooks I made are going to work properly or not. Now, the water temperature does affect the plastics a lot, so it's not the best test, but we're gonna try it anyways. So river conditions. I think the last time I talked about river conditions was, well, when I caught my January smallmouth. Right after that, we had a pretty big flood, and then cold temps rolled in, like super cold in the teens and single digits. Basically stayed that way. But anyways, I'll see you when we get there. Oh, well, that's nice. Let's check the river conditions. At about 1,500 cubic feet per minute. Something funky has been going on with the temperature. Every time it gets down to 31 and a half, it just flatlines, doesn't go any deeper. I think it's colder than that, and the gauge just stops at 31 and a half. A lot of ice on that river. What we're working with right now, we have a 2-inch paddle tail on my version of the ultimate swim bait hook. It's a 32nd ounce on a size 2 hook. I just need to see if I can cast it. Didn't cast very far, but it did cast. And basically, just need to be able to see if it's staying upright and if it's working. It is definitely working. We got some ducks over there. Man, that thing is ugly. Anyways, back to what we're doing. All right, let's see if we can get down there. Oh, yeah, it does have some body roll. So, like, the main thing this hook is supposed to do is allow that swim bait to body roll. Yeah, most swim baits just got a kick and tail. With this weight behind the attachment point, so even this 2-inch paddle tail has some body roll. Like, that I've never seen before in a swim bait. Yeah, with the jig head it might do that a little bit, but not much. I was kind of hoping there would be a trout in here. Just a super finessey presentation. But that is promising, and even that little 2-inch is still letting that body roll happen. It's pretty cool. So even if you're running it fast, it stays upright. But I am happy with this 32nd ounce on the 2-inch bait, that's for sure. Let's see if I can do both my phone and the paddle tail. That guy's fat. All right, let's try a different size. I mean, my worry was the lighter baits not working and just spiraling. So the rest of these baits will probably work. So now this is actually 2 steps up. This is a 4/0 hook. So this, I use this 4/0 on like a 3.5 to 4, maybe a little over 4-inch, and comes in 1/8 ounce and 1/4 ounce is what I've been making. But give her a test and see how she works. Oh, she thumps. She thumps. Oh, it's got some crazy action. It definitely thumps more than I'm used to. If you go a little too fast, it wants to run sideways. Let's see if we can get the phone on that. So this is working. And it's funny because I am feeling the pulses when normally I don't feel that with a swim bait. It is, we're not getting good footage on the phone, but it has some crazy action. What weight is this? This is the 1/8 ounce. Yeah, this is pretty crazy. The amount of action I'm getting out of the swim bait is pretty unreal. It's a very slow action kind of thing. You don't want to run it that fast. I imagine the 1/4 you'd be able to run faster. Definitely gives it more of a thump and a body roll. I'm excited for that one. Let's just go to the big dog. So I only have one size made of these heavy hooks, and my idea is, yeah, you could use these for the smaller sizes of these for smallmouth, but ultimately I'm thinking more for muskie. Have a really finesse presentation for muskie. And so this guy is actually 3/8 of an ounce on a 6/0 hook. I think I'm gonna go to a 5/0 hook for like a 5-inch paddle tail. This is a 6-inch paddle tail, and then an 8/0 hook for like your 7 and 8-inch paddle tails. Here we go. Oh, that is working really good actually. Oh yes, that is like a perfect weight for that. All right, let's get the phone out so you guys can see. Only got a little spot you can really see this thing before you get a glare. If you run it really fast, it rolls over on its side. But that is not really what this is meant for. Just a slow roll. Oh, the wag on that is unreal. The 3/8 ounce looks pretty good for that size. A smallmouth will eat that no problem. A 6-inch paddle tail. I mean, muskie will eat that too for sure. Yeah, if you run it too fast, I mean, you can run it pretty fast, but you run it too fast, it starts rolling up on its side. I like it. I like it a lot. You know, for it being about 25, 24 degrees outside, it don't feel too bad right now. All right, so here's the size I would use for my 2.5 to 3 inch, like slim guys. You know what I'm talking about. Not the beefy thick paddle tails, but like the thin ones. This is a 1/0 hook. We have it in 16th ounce and 1/8 ounce. I think this is a 16th ounce I have right now. And so far everything's been working great, so I don't see why this wouldn't work great. Yeah, she's working great. Nice body roll. It's a fast body roll, but it is working nonetheless. Actually, even my line is starting to freeze up now. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. All right, the next thing I made is a weighted EWG. Now this is a 2/0. I would like to even make them in 1/0, but we haven't gotten that far yet. What's nice is these are weedless for your flukes. A little rough getting it through the plastic. Yeah, so now we have a belly weighted EWG for a fluke. Our line's frozen. The damn knot. Don't want to go through the guide. Pop that ice out of there. Alright, so this is a 16th ounce. Oh my god, look at the action. It still nosedives a little bit, but it's very nice actually. It's hard to get video of it right here at the bank. Man, the thing has a lot of movement in it. Very lifelike. Very glidey. Even has a little flutter to it. So if you were just dragging it real slow, definitely still has some life to it. So I'm gonna say that's pretty nice. The other thing we need to try is that same hook on the Z-Man to see if it still sinks at all. Let's see if 16th ounces enough for a Z-Man plastic. Sink or does it float? Very, very slow sink. Oh, very lifelike. It also has a little flutter on the way down. I don't know how much this you guys are even seeing. There you go. Well, I kind of figured we wouldn't catch anything. I thought maybe we could catch a trout, but no. We got some testing done. It's very cold. At least we got to use the phone and get some pretty cool pictures. It's been a good test of the boots. Feet are still warm. There's a trout right there. What the heck? We might have a shot at catching a trout. There we go. Size 2. Nope. We want the lighter one. 32nd of an ounce. Yes. Okay, really, that trout is in that shallow water. It is not small. Let's pop the ice out of our guides real quick. See if that doesn't screw us. Walk slowly. With it being in there, there is almost no shot catching that trout. Can you see him? There you go, now you can see him. If I walk down there anymore, he's gonna get spooked. Let's back out, walk over here. Oh, duck. Sorry, bud. Oh, it's you fucking ass. Jesus, it'd be nice to catch that guy, but honestly speaking, I don't think it's gonna be possible. Just too much ice. I got ice on everything. Let's just, let's go back and see where he's at. I can't see nothing down here. I don't see him. He must have left. He's in here somewhere. I see a trout. All I feel is ice coming through my damn reel. There are trout in here. He's looking at it. He's looking at it. Eat it. Got him. I got him. I got him. Big old trout. Drags too tight. He's big. We don't have the net either. We got, wait, look at that giant trout. He is very cold. I am not going to be able to go back for the net. We're just going to have to go walk down. Oh my God, look at the size of that trout. Oh. Okay, let's just, take the gloves off. Okay. Okay. My rig works. This guy is very cold. We're gonna have to get down in this water. Oh, that's a giant. That's a giant. Oh, that's a giant. Okay, is he gonna freak out? I hope not. Oh, it's very cold. That water is very cold. Let's, can we go get the net? I wonder if I could just leave him here and go get the net. Let's, set this up here and go get the net. Run and get the net. Run and get the net. Run and get the net. We got the rubber net for a reason. Might as well use it. That way we can get a good look at this guy. Oh my God, is my net big enough? All right. Yeah, my net's big enough. Oh my God, it's a giant. Oh my God, he's gonna get out of the net. Stay in the water, bud. It's okay. It's okay. Let's get you unhooked. You're cold and you're hungry. And that water's cold. Okay, Jesus, he was hooked. I set the camera up. Right there, all right. First fish on the new rig is a giant rainbow trout. This water is very cold. There we go. There we go. There we go, giant rainbow. He's, I don't know, 20 something. But let's let this guy go. I'm freezing. See you, bud. Thank you. What is happening? Oh, my hands are very cold. Oh, that was pretty exciting. That guy had to have been like 22. We need gloves. Oh my God. Man, that hook was in there. I barely even set that hook hard and that hook was in there. Man, that worked. That definitely worked. And that was a giant. He followed that thing so slow that if I'd have had a heavier bait, I would never got that guy. I can't believe what just happened. It's cold. I'm gonna go home. First time out with that bait. Unreal. Wasn't much of a fight, but it's that cold. So even that giant trout, he couldn't do anything. It's how cold it's been. Still on track for the plan, opening the bait store end of February, sometime in March. I already have a good bit of stuff made, but you know, stockpiling inventory takes time. Those hooks in several different sizes will be available, and the action it gives that little swim bait is amazing. So yeah, here in a little bit, you guys will be able to order some stuff. Thanks for watching. If you like this, hit subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell, and I'll see you next week.